So I feel like I have a very unpopular opinion of when it comes to AI compared to a lot of people on the internet, right? Because I like AI. I actually inherently, I think AI is pretty cool, right? And even if you don't really like AI, unfortunately, it's here to stay. You could say that you hate it. You can say that it's inherently bad, that whatever it may be, it's going to take jobs away, blah, blah, blah. It's going to stay, okay? It's one thing that it's solidified, it's going to stay, and it's going to keep on developing as well. But as much as that is true, I definitely feel like that AI has, some downsides to it. And this isn't necessarily about when it comes to, taking people's jobs, but also when it comes to the moral use of AI as well. Because AI is meant to be used as a tool that's meant to help us. That's what it's made to do, right? It's made as a way to help people in when it comes to projects, and it helps the human race pretty much evolve forward, right? That's what it's meant for. It's meant for great things. But a lot of people do misuse AI, right? And there has been this I don't even know if I'd say it's a trend, right? Because I feel like calling it a trend is kind of a bit stupid. But there's this thing that's been going around on Twitter recently where people have been using Grok, which if you don't know what Grok is Twitter, or X as it's known. I always call it Twitter, okay? I know it's X, but I still call it Twitter to this day, and I will always fucking call it Twitter. I feel like 90% of people still call it Twitter, right? Is that Grok is the X or Twitter's AI, okay? It's the built-in AI for that website, and it's actually a really good AI, but people have been using it in an extremely unmoral way, where they have been using it in ways to edit girls' images underneath their comment section in sexually suggestive ways. And this is one of the examples that's come up. This was posted a couple days ago by this girl right here. Her name is Brooke, and she posted this image of herself, just a selfie of herself, saying, actually deleted this instead of my other tweet, please like it again. And it's just it's just a selfie of herself. People post selfies of themselves all the time on Twitter, right? And this girl as well, you might go ahead and you might say oh, she's this or she's that. Or she's literally just a streamer, okay? So she's not even an OnlyFans girl or whatever it may be. She is just a streamer girl who is just posting a selfie of herself. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. Even if it's a way to try and get new people to follow her as hey, I'm a cute girl streamer, follow me, maybe you'll like my content as well. It doesn't really matter, but people have been commenting underneath images like this. And this is one example of it, where this person commented underneath Brooke's image, adding Grok, saying, give her puppy eyes, then splatter glue all over her face, dripping all over her face, while sticking her tongue out with a visible pinkish blush spreading throughout her face, primarily in her cheek area. And then Grok proceeds to generate the image of what not obviously exactly what this person said, but they still have this supposed glue that's splattered over. And we can obviously know, even know that they have said glue. We know what this is. This isn't fucking glue. We all know what this is meant to be at. Now, obviously, I can't say it because this is YouTube. I don't want this video getting, flagged or taken down or anything like that. But the fact that people are going ahead and commenting stuff like this underneath girls' posts is just completely, fucking stupid. Even if you want to go and do multiple things, all right? Let's just get this out of the way. One, okay? There is so many images of this kind of stuff on the internet, all right? Just go on the hub, bro. It's right. You can see it in video form because we all know what you want out of this. You can just see it. Just go on the hub. There's so many websites, photos, videos out there of what you want. And if you are really that inherent on making it the photo that this girl had to put, why are you gonna do it underneath this person's post for? Why are you gonna comment this shit? It's just weird. That's all it comes down to, is that it's not, a lot of the times this is it's not funny. Sometimes I see where people actually edit people's images in Grok and it's funny, right? They edit it in a funny way, or they do it in some creative way. They're hey, at Grok, do this to the image, and it's funny, or it's thing. But this is just being a gooner to like a whole nother fucking level, to where it's just like, bro, keep it the fuck in your pants. Holy shit. Or at least if you can't keep it in your pants, you're showing the whole entire internet that you can't keep it in your pants, and you have to you have to sexualize this girl as much as possible to everyone else. And thankfully, like, Grok does sometimes know of when people are like, you know, going to do stuff like this. Like this one guy, he also tried to comment something like to get this sexual photo of this girl Brooke as well on the image, but Grok said, I can't help you with that. And like, if you do go to like just straight up say of what you want, like, you know, make this girl in this like, you know, sexual manner, Grok won't be able to help you with that. But obviously, you know, people are getting around with it by saying, I'll put glue on her face and all that kind of shit, which to me is just like I said, it's just stupid. And apparently there is ways to like get Grok to turn off, like in your comment section. People were like posting about it underneath hers posts saying that you can turn it off. But supposedly it actually only like blocks Grok like from you actually seeing it. It doesn't actually stop Grok from being on your, like being able to edit your photos. So I definitely feel like, you know, going forward, Twitter should definitely look into where it should be able to just, you know, you should be able to go into your profile and you should be able to say, hey, people shouldn't be able to use Grok underneath my posts, or at least say that they shouldn't be able to edit photos, because like stuff like this can happen. Maybe not just like, you know, use Grok altogether, because I feel like Grok is a really good tool, especially when it comes to, you know, fact checking a lot of the times under posts, especially in this day and age where there's a lot of misinformation going around. Grok is still really good, and I feel like a lot of, you know, pages might, you know, try to use loopholes to like, you know, not get their things fact checked a lot of the times. So I feel like turning it off like completely, maybe not so, but at least when it comes to editing photos, I feel like there should be a way that people could just turn it off completely on their profile. And I know that when Brooke did post this photo, she also talked about if anything legally can be done. And you know what, as much as like, you know, I'd like to say to her that yes, no, you can't. Like it is the internet, right? And like something like this, you can't take legal action for it. You can't. As much as it's like dumb, right? And to me, I see this and I'm just like, the dude who put this prompt in, I'm just like, bro, just take your hand off your dick for fucking 5 seconds, man. Just 5 seconds. Just take it off your dick for 5 fucking seconds, bro. Nothing legally can be done. All right, because it is, once again, it's using like a fucking loophole of these people. Instead of saying, you know, the word that, you know, what they actually want, they're saying, I'll put splatter glue on this girl's face. And then people will be like, oh, what? This picture is just showing that she's bad at arts and crafts. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Bad at arts and crafts. Get out of here. I seen someone comment that. Someone was literally like, oh, what do you mean? This isn't bad. It's just showing she's bad at arts and crafts. Bitch, shut your mouth, okay? We all know what the fuck these images are trying to do, man. It's just stupid. And like, to me, I hate seeing this stuff because I'm an advocate for AI, right? Because like I said at the start of the video, is that even if you don't like AI, you're gonna have to live with it because it's here to stay, okay? Like, whether you like it or not, it's here to stay. And me, I'm just on the side of like, I'm accepting that AI is here to stay. And I'm like, yeah, AI can be a really great tool for us going forward. But dickheads like this fucking idiot and so many other people are just giving reasons of why AI, like people, you know, advocate against AI. But I would definitely like to hear what you guys think about this situation down below. That's going to be from me. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Peace out.